Hi guys, I'm Zest, and welcome to today's Lego video where we will be covering everything we need on the Mandalorian Razor Crest Lego set. Now, for those of you who may have it or may not have it, you may know or not how lackluster the set itself is as it comes in the box. So today's video, we are covering everything you need to know on modifications to make it a bit more accurate to the TV show, or even just make it look cooler in general. So anyways, let's get into the video. Alrighty, so before we begin today's video, I just want to give the quick message that I am so very grateful for each and every one of my subscribers. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider joining us and hit that notification bell to be notified when we make new videos. Alongside of that, if you do subscribe right now, you will be automatically entered in for a chance to win a free custom hoodie. The winner of that will be announced on October 8th, so subscribe as soon as possible before then. Our goal right now is to get 200 or more subscribers before the end of 2020, so I'd really appreciate it if we can hit that goal. Thank you so much. Let's get into the video. I just want to give a huge shout out to my buddy Scruffy Brick Herder on Instagram. He inspired a lot of these modifications that you're going to see here today. Anyways, let's actually get into the video. So, quick disclaimer before we begin today's video. I'm not going to be showing you everything I did to make these mods. However, I'm going to try my best to kind of explain it, as we are going to try to make this a bit of a shorter video. And hopefully, the goal from this video is to try to inspire you guys on your own modifications. So anyways, starting up here in the cockpit, you may notice that I took off the little notch right here that you normally use to pull up the cockpit. However, really, it's not that hard to take it off by yourself. So once you open it up, you can see here that I've added a whole lot more details. Again, a lot of these modifications were inspired and created by Scruffy Brick Herder on Instagram. And basically what he did that I kind of took into consideration myself was just give a whole lot more detail, as well as a place for Baby Yoda to sit right here, as you know, there really wasn't a place for him to sit and it was kind of awkward. Aside from that, what I did by myself, and I believe this was actually inspired by somebody else, was here. I'm actually going to take this off here to try to kind of show you. I, of course, wanted to color coordinate a little bit better. I need to find another brown chair. But anyways, originally in the Lego set, there's a part of the 6x8 Lego Technic. I believe it was just like a square. It was kind of weird, but basically it had like this cross beam right here, and it was super awkward because, you know, that with the show and everything, you know that there's a ladder leading up to the cockpit, and that totally blocked it off. And that's what they used. That's what Lego used here for weapon storage. So yeah, basically I took out that crossbeam right here and I replaced it with, I believe they're called 1x8 Lego Technic bricks. So that actually took me a while just to find the bricks and actually replace the thing. I had to take apart the whole shebang just to try to get that all in there. So now that we actually have that open, I think I'm going to set these to the side just so we can keep everything open here and we can see it all. I also modified the blasters a little bit. I added kind of like this flat piece right here. I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate to the TV show, but honestly I think it makes them look a little bit cooler in general. Other than that, on the top here I added a lot more flat plating just to give it a whole lot more texture. I think honestly I think it overall, when you add a good balance of studs and flat tile pieces, then you know you can get a really good looking model here. Aside from that, what I actually want to do here in the future is rig some sort of light source in here with one of the little Lego bricks. So just right here, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that, but yeah, I'm basically going to keep the cockpit for now. That could potentially be some sort of storage space. Anyways, once we open up the actual thing, that's where most of the modifications start. So nothing for the most part on the plates here, except for just some more details and curvature in the actual thing, just to try to give it a little bit more depth. So once you actually open it up here, you can see that I added, I'm gonna try to get a little bit more light on that. You can see that I took out all the old studded plates and replaced them all with tiles, and this is really nice, especially if you want to use some sort of cargo, or for me, I actually built a little speeder for the Mandalorian here, which actually, if you guys want to see how I made this speeder, go ahead and leave a comment down below, because honestly, I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite little things that I just built here while I was kind of doing a side project. So it's nice because aside from the gun getting stuck in the top here, it flows in nice and smooth for the most part. So yeah, that's basically that right there. I'll try to take this out. I kept the little place for the carbonite bricks just because that's actually relevant to the TV show. Other than that, I kind of added some like cable looking things. I'm not entirely sure whether or not I'm going to keep these, but I thought they kind of looked cool. And this is actually one of my favorite mods that Scruffy Brick Herder did, was added, he added a little, the little weapons closet, of course, with a bit of a constraint on the space that we have in here. There isn't really the best place to put it. So you can like add the whole opening and closing function, but honestly what he did here was absolutely fantastic. I of course had to make my own little modifications to try to get it to fit inside, and you know, just with my own different bricks and stuff. I kept the bed space all good right there, and actually on the other side, I'm gonna try to flip this over and close the panels. What Scruffy Brick Herder did on this side was actually added a whole bunch of detail with wiring and pipes and stuff, which absolutely looked fantastic, and I'm probably going to consider doing that here in the near future. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else that I did. Again, on the exterior here, this is actually something I forgot. Oh, there goes Mando. Was I added kind of like some sort of cover for all the Technic pins that were originally right here, because it kind of looked ugly in my opinion, just with all the blue and black Technic pins that kind of just stuck out right there. Like, it didn't look like it was part of the ship. So again, I just kind of covered that a little bit. I didn't want it to go out too far for the most part, because as far as I can tell with the art for the actual ship, that I'm not entirely sure if, you know, that is what it's supposed to look like. But again, I just wanted to give it the cover that it needed. But yeah, that's basically all the modifications that I did for this Lego set. Let me know if you enjoyed any of these. And of course, I'd love to interact with you guys down in the comment section. So if you want to talk about anything considering the modifications that we did, then go ahead and leave a comment down below. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like down below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please consider subscribing, as I would greatly appreciate it. Anyways guys, I hope you all stay safe and take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.